Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Катя, и мы сегодня с вами продолжаем проходить игру под названием «Двойное зеркало». Всем приятного просмотра, погнали. Так, на чем мы там остановились? Мы с вами приехали на место аварии, нам надо там осмотреться. Сладкий приветик. Чё, как твои делишки? Как твои делишки? Так, на этом месте мы с вами остановились. Сейчас будем смотреть, что, куда нам идти. Так, эта дама нас ожидает. Да тоже все нормально. Вот выходные, так хорошо. Так, слушайте, а как же он же быстрее, да, у нас идет? Там, кстати, какой-то дом. И там какая-то машина.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Нифига ты быстрый.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages
Машина
to the area.
загорелась после удара.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
Это получается место аварии. Ну давайте, может тут еще что-то есть.
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that?
Окей, знаки.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
Почему он не может смотреть вот это? Так, еще раз с вами осматриваем. О, давай.
No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking.
Не, у меня ж пока нету. Может, потом будет.
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the
Машина
road.
сошла с дороги. Окей.
These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them. These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
Но мы все это изучили. Трава, кусок дерева. Да нормально, слушай, работала. А больше ничего тут, да, не смотреть нам.
The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. These road signs are intact.
А у тебя, слушай, как день прошел. Так, окей, наверное, дальше нам надо идти с вами. Хотя есть смысл идти дальше, а может к ней подойти?
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
Скучновато, почему? В ДБД не играл?
Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in.
Ей так не сладко. А чё так? Вот она.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
О, Женя, приветик. Гуляете, что ли? Опять дорожный знак.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
О, мастер ДБД, приветик. Окей. Что дальше-то делать?
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
Сопоставить. Ну, давайте будем пробовать.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol.
Состояние опьянения.
He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree.
А, в магазине, понятненько. Почему он... Ну да, блин, не выспалась. Но все, выходные.
Things don't add up.
Ну, а так вроде все нормально, сладкий. Да ладно, хватит прикалываться, Женя. Надо узнать, что произошло на самом деле. Ну давай, что как мы будем. Связи нет. Ну. Так это получается, он был не в сознании. Бревно. О! Он сейчас все равно, да, не долетел. Ну-ка, если пьяный. Сереж, приветик, Жовка, привет. Блин. Да что мы нашли, в принципе? Пьяный. Блин, реально теперь надо думать. Не знаю, когда я отдыхаю от ДБД. Блин, но бревно-то было. Было. Так, ребят, сейчас подойду, секунду. Так, я тут. Да, прикольно, что выходные. Жовка, как у тебя дела? Не знаю, ребят, честно, будет что-то из онлайн-игр? Блин, без понятия. Так, ладно, погнали. У нас там было бревно, еще что-то. Ой-ой. Ой. Во что играешь, Жовка, рассказывай. Не, какой спать идти? Сладкий спать хочешь? Животное, бревно, блин. Это если он в сознании. Когда он не доезжает. А, аниме смотришь, нифига. Ну ты даешь, Жовка. Нет, он должен доехать. Он должен доехать. Музыка виновата. То бишь он по-любому. Блин, я что-то вообще не догоняю. Ладно, сейчас, наверное, додумаюсь. Не горела она стопудово. Что другое. Подтекал бензин, вот так было. Вот, все. Это если он был пьяный, а может быть без сознания попробовать? Да, чем-то похож, ты прав, Жовка. Он не долетает. С одним угадал, что он был в сознании. Не-не-не-не-не. Либо был без сознания. Не долетает. Да отвали ты, бревно. Все, вот так было, 100%.
How could the signs have burned during the crash then?
А что теперь-то делать? Про знаки он что-то сказал.
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
А, типа что, машина горела, что ли? Сейчас посмотрим.
Only
Да,
one simulation
всё.
fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Его просто вырубили, посадили в машину, видимо. Ну и знаем мы правду, что дальше-то? Полицейский отчет врет. Понятно, что тут коп мутный, это еще с того момента понятно. Ой-ой. Кидай давай спичку. Ну как все. Ну, поджигали, чтобы не было никаких отпечатков и всякой хрени. Да, точно. Да, круто, жовко сделано. Блин, пипец. Сладкий, а у тебя какая концовка? Хорошая была?
I thought you quit.
I did.
Я думал, ты бросила. Бросила.
Did you find anything?
Ну, что, типа, что он выяснил?
Nick,
О, Тём, приветик. Да, все нормально, у тебя как?
I'm sorry, I don't... The police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking
Anna?
here. Just
Joe, it's Sam.
Ну да, у кого выходные. Мне завтра еще к стоматологу в
Yeah,
2 часа
she's
дня
right here. She's
тащиться.
just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Ну, ее не ограбили, если она жила с ним. Просто кто-то к ним вломился и просто, наверное, что-то искал в их доме.
okay. So about Dad. Don't tell him what we found, please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the national.
Ага,
guard.
мы ее отцу ничего не должны сказать. Ладно, наверное, не
Anna,
будем ничего говорить.
Maybe give her a few moments
Да и
with
поговорить с
Joe
Джо, а
before you
потом
barge
уже
in.
лезь.
Also, take a few moments for yourself as well.
You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
Так, что? О, приветик. Она совсем не изменилась. Надеюсь, что изменилась, но она.
I'm different. But am I different enough to not fall into old patterns? Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Блин, наверное, что-то не то я ответила. По-любому, скорее всего, что-то я не то ответила.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
Психовал, они не
Had to get
все
a new one after
влезали.
the accident. Must have been very expensive. Didn't think
А,
I'd
это
see it
ее
again.
отец был. Да,
Not
почему ты
looking
стал
forward to
таким?
stepping back inside.
Или что тебя сделало быть таким? Ну тогда помните у этого памятника шахтеров?
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's
Короче, мы ей
appointment.
подыграли, что
The police
типа
will be here soon.
папе лучше ехать куда-то.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off,
Сверхчувствительно.
you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me.
Блин,
this.
ты
You
прикалываешься,
tell me if my
чувак.
little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I?
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Блин, и что?
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
Короче, мы пообещали.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
I need to get
Ой,
in there
да.
eventually. But maybe I should look around the property first.
Да ну это фигня какая-то.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside. Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was
Это
broke
эти
into the house.
ходящие мертвецы ты имеешь в виду? Ну, когда ты играла? Ты про это имеешь в виду? Где там Клементина? То вот это, да? Да, когда ты играла. Жалко, что там нету озвучки русской. Да, проходила, слушай, до какого-то эпизода. Короче, проходила все эпизоды, кроме последнего. Наверное, да. Последний я так и не прошла. Я не знаю почему, может мне потом просто надоело. Но первый проходила, второй вроде.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her. Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna
Как
go
мы ее
out on a
должны
limb and
поддержать?
say no. She needs you, buddy.
Ты ей нужен,
Needs
братан.
me. I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort.
Дорого внимание, забота.
Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins.
В смысле, Тёма, стекло в
I've
конце?
considered worse ideas.
И про что, как вкусно.
She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Надо взять воды и принести ей. Послушаем этого чувака, не знаю, правильно он говорит.
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
Не, почему я запустилась? Просто
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
налить, а не попить. Окей, я согласна налить, попить. Но, блин.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
Я просто там задержалась
Been a while,
сегодня.
Sam.
Пока на работе
She ain't
задержалась,
around
потом
here.
пришла, пока отдохнула.
You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
Там что-то лежало, блин. Ну-ка быстро вернулся. Тут, наверное, можно стакан с водой взять.
Ah, here's where she
Спасибо,
keeps
ребят,
the
что
drinks.
пришли. Шоколадный напиток, виски. Не, виски не будем. Сок лайма. Что она любит?
She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink.
Я
this
не
stuff
знаю, я
straight.
еще не думал. Надо
Could
посмотреть.
do. Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work.
А что нам делать-то, блин? Дадим ей алкоголь, она, наверное, откажется, да? Может, ей шоколадный напиток дать? Почему сок лайма? Сладкий, давай говори, что лучше ей дать попить? Или ты не давал ей пить?
Her go-to soft drink. She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could
Пьет его
do.
без всего, как вариант.
Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10.
Давайте сок лайма, я не знаю, почему
On the
все.
bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse. You're not helping. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Thanks.
Она его пьет без всего. Ну, это ее взбодрит, наверное. Ой, подождите, тут что-то у нас подсвечивалось, да? Или мне показалось? Он.
What are you waiting for? Bring it to her already. Lime juice. Still something you like?
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence?
Блин, надо было, наверное, напиток детства. Тогда он бы ей напомнил.
Or is it
Слушай,
related to
дальше
Nick's death?
отдайте ей
Did this
стакан.
murderer break into my house? God, I can't...
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Мы ее заткнули. Дали ей стакан лаймового сока. Ну, шоколад, наверное, да. У нее бы появились эти, как они называются? Вспоминания о детстве.
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure
Помогает
it's
папе
enough.
с оплатой.
Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Ну, слушайте, ее дом тоже не просто так обыскивали. Сейчас опять что-то будет. А, тут воспоминания.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Ну, какой он засранец-то, однако, был. Понятно, почему она ему отказала.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna. This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
Ну да, пускай приберется, может. Плюсик ему будет.
There.
Ну вот ты.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Ну так, слушайте, стало лучше.
I don't think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better.
Надо было музончик включить. Что за фотография? А, где она и Ник? Блин, но все равно как-то не знаю.
Finally, there.
Вот сейчас на второй этаж сходим. А на кухне мы ничего не можем, да, сделать, сопоставить.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Короче, нам идти опять к ней. Давайте попробуем поболтать.
Try talking to Anna about all this again. And remember, go
Осторожно и
slow.
бережно поговорить с ней. Ну, давайте.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Не выдерживает она.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate.
Ты бываешь
She needs your
бестактным.
support right now.
Ей нужна твоя поддержка.
It hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
She needs support. Something solid. Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in.
Было
It was nice,
здорово.
but
Но
lately
в последнее
he
время
just
он совсем
closed himself
закрылся,
off.
почти не бывал
He'd
дома.
been gone most nights. At the bar or the
Сидел в баре или в
fishing shack.
хижине, приходил поздно, отказывался обсуждать работу.
It got unbearable. It
Это
was
было
almost like
невыносимо,
I was
почти
living with
как
you all
когда
over
мы с
again.
тобой жили вместе.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her
Понимаю,
chest.
неприятно, ей надо выговориться.
Don't be too harsh on her.
Постарайся помягче. Нет, не я один виноват. Я правда виноват. Блин, что отвечать-то? Не я один виноват. Нет, он виноват.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no. Right?
Вот она вопрос задала. Спросите его, пускай.
Face it, Sam. If you had paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
Я не знаю, я тебя не послушал.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And
О,
I thank you for that.
вот сейчас типа мы ее слышим.
It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself
Интересно.
off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
Пускай он ответит.
She's feeling guilty about what happened. She shouldn't bear that burden alone.
Ты не виновата, они были не обречены. Вот так тогда, ты не виновата.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway, now does it? He's dead, and
Все, что
whatever
было,
we've had is done.
было в прошлом. О, как
And
все
we're on our
быстро.
own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
Я тебя не брошу. Да, давайте, я тебя не брошу.
you can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
А в реальности все иначе.
Thanks, Sam.
Ну да, типа она так все это типа было уже прошлое, Ник. Стал вспоминать отношения с этим парнем. Так, чё мы идем? А почему мы не идем? Почему мы не идем наверх? Где наш дружбан? Блин, там какая-то коробка была. На ней были написаны вещи, что-то наши, что ли? Да. Да, я вижу, что наверх. Ладно, пойдем. Сначала в открытую комнату. Не, сначала сюда пойдем.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting. Not the smartest decision.
Ой,
Guy
блин.
deserves a break.
Ник тут повсюду, окей.
Why is it so dark in here?
Почему тут так темно? Ой, ужас. Так. Шкаф какой-то. Шмотки ихние.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Когда-то я её считал своей кроватью. Спасибо большое. Но я ошибался. Прикольно.
I guess Anna must have left it on, but she had her laptop with her. Is this Nick's? Huh? Is someone downloading something off Nick's
Какие-то
laptop?
файлы с ноута качали. Тихо! Блин, это хреново.
Sam! Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
Я даже не знаю, что выбирать. Узнаем, что скрывал Ник. Найдем того, кто это сделал. Поищем резервные копии.
We need Nick's backups. If he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here in the basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one. I went there with Nick and Bug
В
a few
рыбацкую
times.
хижину сейчас
He
пойдем.
went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
Жовку, что за
But
скин
if he
дают?
was secretly using it as a second office.
It'd be worth taking a look.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
Couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
Через заднюю
You're
дверь
sure I'll
нам.
go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Правда, нас еще и копы ищут. Ну, как всегда. Нахога, кто это такой? Я что-то не помню таких.
Nick's fishing shack. Lot of memories here. Good memories.
Блин, а мы не все
Anna
на
said
втором
he'd been
этаже
sneaking
смотрели.
off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Там еще одну комнату можно было открыть. А, поняла. О, велик его
Joe
дочки.
rides this bike everywhere. Which is
Да это
impressive
понятно,
with how
что я
far away
помню
everything is out
сладкий
here.
про это.
What's it doing here?
Так, пойдемте быстрее.
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
You can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why
Сейчас
not?
то же самое про нас
That's what
скажут,
you did.
правда? А вот ты что сделал?
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. Is there something wrong with your mom?
No, I'm running away because things are so great. Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down, think of the common good. She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss. When it comes to this
Промахнулся.
kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Look, I'm not a child anymore. I'm not asking for your permission. There's nothing for me here.
Поговорить с мамой ей надо. Давайте это, я
You
не
should
знаю.
talk to your mom about this. She's the only family I've left.
You're just not listening. Both of you always telling me what to think. Both of you trapped in your own heads. I'm done relying on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
Какая упертая девчонка.
I was wrong yesterday. She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
I know. People at the wake got upset at you over it.
Yeah. They did not like me bringing that up. But Nick was my friend. I want to know what happened to him. I care about that, but I also care about keeping you safe.
Так что давай, девочка, оставайся.
It's just this town, you know? It just feels like it grinds you down. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You ever considered journalism? You have a mind for investigation.
Isn't it kinda dying?
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful. Fighting to bring people truth in a world that doesn't care about it.
Kinda sounds like you really
Чего
want to be
сладкий не?
Look, I don't know if you're trying to make me stay, or make me into you, or my father. You're just telling me what I want to hear, or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth, for once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you, I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going, and you can't stop me.
Sam, we have to do something.
Надо что-то делать. А что
She just
делать-то?
wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay.
Заставить ее
It's for her
остаться
own
как?
good. I'll call your mother.
What? Don't.
I'll call her right now.
Don't.
You can't just run away.
Fine. I'll go home. Don't call her.
It's for your own good, Bug. It's too dangerous for you out there.
Whatever. You're just like everyone else.
Ooh, harsh. But fair. Sorry,
В
Bug.
смысле зря?
Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town.
Ну а что, он бы ей рассказал, она бы
see if
везде
you've
свой
kept anything hidden
нос
out
бы
here, Nick.
сувала.
Joan always liked bugs.
А что надо было? Сказать ей правду?
Joan always liked bugs. Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Короче, у меня будет типа плохая концовка.
This is where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Ну, она нам доверяет. Мы же ей сказали, что мы занимаемся расследованием. Она распсиховалась. Маленькая
Don't see the
психопатка.
keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
О, приветик, зомби.
Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
А сейчас она нам доверять не будет. Так она бы свой нос бы везде, наверное, совала. Не знаю, считаю, что дети
Nothing
не
here.
должны знать.
Probably too high and hard to get at anyway.
Она просто бы, наверное, потом
No
всем
keys.
сказала, я знаю, что моего отца убили, там и
Also
все
not the best
трындела бы.
place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Мы и так, извините, подставились, то, что согласились помочь ей
Yeah,
в
Bug
расследовании.
certainly grew up faster than I realized. But she still has a long way to go. Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot. Tell a 3-year-old kid about tardigrade man, and this is what happens.
Ключа нет. Понятно, что его нету. Ага. Тут какой-то сундук. Давай, ты можешь спуститься? Вот. Может.
Now, this record is fraudulent. Nick stretched his fish to beat mine.
На скамейку сядем. Может, какие-то мысли придут.
Whoever killed Nick, I probably know him. Grew up with him. Even if you don't know them, they know you. Nick, Dennis, gone. A stone-cold killer walks the streets of Basswood. Things like this can really
Да,
make you
сладкий,
feel
красиво.
isolated, make you realize that at the end of the day, you're in this alone.
У меня отлично сейчас. Почему сейчас? А потом? Мы вообще в город не можем приехать. Нас же ищут там. Так, давайте осмотримся здесь. Нет тут ни черта. Где этот ключ-то искать, блин, дебильный? Да, семки ем. А вот и ключик.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Сумка для рыбацких снастей, окей.
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never at home and always locked up. A prescription for opioids with Kathy's name on it? These are pretty
Какие-то таблетки.
heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive. Joan wasn't just acting up. Kathy has a problem.
У нее реально проблемы.
Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
Календарик какой-то. Второе число помечено.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails.
Что тут еще у нас есть? Записка.
Looks like some kind of reminder Nick left for himself. A reminder of what?
Важно, гусеница. Что за гусеница-то?
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns, but never
Так, а
at
теперь
home,
нам надо отсюда,
always
наверное,
locked
выйти.
up.
Все, мы с вами осмотрели. А, нет, вот статья. Какая-то статья еще тут есть.
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of
Читать.
a commune
Ой.
for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Очень длинная. Почитали все.
All right. I think I went through
Ну
everything
да,
here.
все смотрели с вами. Теперь можно все. Найти улики. Как он будет их искать?
An article by Anna about a place called the Cove. Seems it's kind of a commune for outcasts just outside of Basswood.
Ой, блин. А еще одну улику.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Тут тоже замок.
Nick, what were you
Замечательно.
hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
О, привет, Антон, спасибо большое. Ну давайте будем изучать улики.
I just gotta figure out the connection between Nick's note and this
А,
lock.
замком гусеница, понятно. Я не знаю. Надо смотреть ту бумагу. Можно
Wrong
выйти?
combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Давай. Бери.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
Ну вот она, эта гусеница. Что тут нажимать? Стрелочки. Чего делать-то, сладкий? Делай. Давай, говори, да, давай, как там надо.
Doesn't work. There must be something I'm missing.
Сейчас попробуем заново. Вправо, вниз, влево, вправо, вверх.
Let's see what we
Нифига.
have here.
Вот как до этого надо додуматься, я не очень понимаю, ну ладно.
That's a lot of cash.
Бабки.
More than Nick could make in a decade. Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, Dee. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
Жесть. Куда-то мы сейчас вляпаемся, не в очень хорошее. место. Ну, это какие-то, наверное, наркоши. Тоже искал эту гусеницу. Как нашел? С помощью интернета?
It doesn't match. Nothing suggests that this is D. I don't think this is D either. Richard, aka Dickie, aka D. Looks like I found who I was looking for. So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant, Dickie.
Ой, там еще какой-то.
Low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead.
По поводу чего, как догадалась?
Dickie may be the only
По поводу,
person
что
who
в
knows what
интернете.
really happened.
Но я потому что тоже не понимаю, есть какой-то рисунок, а тут вправо, влево.
He lives at this place, the Cove, or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Как понять последовательность, вообще что-то не поняла. Это небольшая рядом с городом. Чужих там не любят. Скоро буду. Ну, наверное, нам нечего здесь осматривать, да? Все, погнали. Надо было написать «поехали». Тормоз. Да ладно, спать захотела, Жовка, серьезно?
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call.
Почему до 5 утра будешь терпеть? Что там делаешь, Жовка, рассказывай.
You were right back at the Basswood jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are you two doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them all you... That makes sense.
The Cove is a wonderful place. A sort of commune. Lynette, who runs it, she lets anyone in who follows her rules. No real questions asked. It's mostly filled with desperate people, though. Recovering junkies, ex-gang members, and... You'll need to be extra...
А, я поняла, Жовка, про что. Короче, мы ее выслушали. А могли бы поехать к копам.
So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
Вот она пишет, будем вместе искать. Что мне выбрать? Я не знаю. Сладкий, что выбирал? Б? Окей.
You and I are gonna figure something out together. Don't worry. Or worry a little. Just not a ton.
Oh, trust me. I'm worried a ton. Just not a shit ton. We just need to be careful. And look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. Real life isn't as clear as the world in your head. Just know the more you poke around, the more likely the world pokes back. And whoever is involved in all this, they poke real hard.
If that even makes any sense.
That's rough.
That's rough? Were you even listening to me?
Mostly.
Mostly. Sam, what is with you?
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. That's not fair. Shut up.
Sam!
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't take all of this out on me.
So you're just gonna keep telling me off? Disregard my advice? Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Не убей нас.
Here. This is the cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
Да, что-то этот нас заболтал, баба на нас уже готова там нас побить, орёт такая вообще. Ой, блин. Пристань.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Можете туда не ходить? Я не хочу, но надо. Ладно, все нормально.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
А как мы ее оставим-то? Как она одна пойдет? О,
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
шнырь, нас шнырем назвали.
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
Доверить разговор Анне. Пускай Анна болтает.
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
А те, кто тут живет, им терять нечего. Ну, понятно, они в лесу живут, как дикари. Вон медвежонок, филин.
She looks like she's used to fending for herself. Ow!
Watch it. The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. And creating something out of nothing and then turning it into something else.
Нифига у нее наколка
That's as close
такая.
to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like
И
an asshole.
4 колеса, имидж
Occasionally
полного
puts
козла.
gasoline and would've burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well,
Увидимся. Ну вот видите, как мы
I don't
типа
feel like you
подкатили,
have
что
to.
о, ты любишь
You must
заниматься
have one of those
резьбой.
off-road quads. They
Он
could still
где-то...
be here right now. I
Ну, с
need
одной
more
стороны,
info
прикольная
to figure
комнатка,
out where
да?
Dickie is.
Палатки такой сделать.
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire
Ведро с песком,
risks.
никто не хочет пожара. Ну давайте у этого спросим. Незнакомец не будет с нами болтать?
Now that's a man that wants to be left alone.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Former miner.
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm just looking for Dickie.
And you think I'll snitch? Get the fuck out of here. You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
Ты бы этого не делал? Почему? Опа.
They seem pretty proud of this place. Not what I was expecting.
Потому что он жопа, но я же не знала, что он жопа. Можно было ему задать какой-нибудь вопрос. Стол пикника. Блин, такие столики вот эти прикольные. Мне очень-то нравится тематика. Костер. Вот она с кем-то трепится. О, это этот парень.
Tyler set himself up nicely. A guy who wants everyone to know he's ready for a fight. Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
Он точно где-то здесь. Блин, я к этому чуваку боюсь подходить. Он мне по жопе сейчас надает, да?
Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole.
Какой-то левый хрен. О,
Think
как
he's
он
one
нас.
of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
Засранец. О, нас в участке ждут.
Clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts. She fits right in. Anna always fits right in. She definitely has the air of someone who's in charge.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
That much is painfully obvious.
Это очевидно, мы раньше не встречались.
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
We're looking for Dickie.
Yes, Anna told me.
She's not going to help us find him.
I do not throw people to the wolves. And you, Sam, are a wolf.
You've never had any trouble with him.
This is my land. All those who have lost their home are welcome to it, as long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's Fishing Shack.
Oh.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed.
Когда шахта закрылась, многие оказались в тупике.
We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
It'll do. Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as?
Sam.
Well, the long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future. Don't you think?
Блин, ну давайте быстрее, все понятно.
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess.
На пристани, так вот, наверное, он здесь живет.
No quad. And it's right next to another mobile home. It's not here.
Не тот фургон, что ли, блин? Не знаю где.
There's a quad, but Dickie's supposed to be in a trailer.
Где он еще-то может жить? Вот здесь, наверное, за этим домиком.
Dickie's unlikely to be here. No
Он
quad
вряд ли
parked out
тут. А
front,
где он,
no one
блин?
seems to be home. Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding. Time to pay him a visit.
Пора навести ему визит.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Утро его нафиг вперед.
Hey, I don't want any trouble, just sorry.
I should kick your ass out of principle.
Hey, man, this guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message
Но если он
soon, I'll
сделает...
help you work
Вот
him
мы
over.
его вместе отделаем. Ладно, ладно, ладно.
I'm gonna get past these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer.
Надо их отвлечь как.
It's the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me, but I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Чего нам надо продумать? А мы можем даже письмо изучить.
Guess that explains how he ended up here.
Он нас сейчас отсюда выкинет, наверное. Так, ладно, пойдемте. Давайте посмотрим, что тут у нас.
If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this. It's deep enough. You could squeeze in here.
Места не хватает, я сюда не влезу. Мы сейчас куда-то будем прятаться, серьезно? Инструменты, верстак, окей.
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
Статую сжечь? Да ты серьезно?
The statue will be collateral damage once the fire spreads. No other option.
Не.
It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that. These shavings would be perfect kindling.
Опилки.
Varnish. Can's empty. Probably used on that statue.
Очень
Very
огнеопасно.
flammable stuff. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire. I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
Нет, конечно, эти варианты нам не подходят. Она же здесь была. Нет, я не хочу, я не буду поджигать. Сейчас посмотрим, что еще можно сделать.
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
Какой ты что, с ума сошел, что поджигать? Не.
Not a concern. Sand is effective against fire, but not that effective.
Придется, да, блин, сладкий, жалко.
Tyler set himself up nicely.
Можно нам сначала с кем-то поболтать?
She said this place could go up like a bunch of kindling. No other option. She won't like how this goes down, but it's the only way. If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
Блин, нас возвращает обратно. Ой, что мы с вами еще тут не осмотрели? Давайте посмотрим. Что, нам ключи надо искать?
Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here.
Шкафчик.
I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help.
Надо заговорить.
Hey, Anna. Can I have a
Так
quick
что, в
sidebar?
шкафчике я могу просто заныкаться? Я что-то не поняла. Или что тут нам делать-то?
I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
Они до своих не
I can
сдают.
get there, but I'll need
Я
your
знаю,
help.
что делать. Нужна твоя помощь.
What exactly are you planning?
I need to create a distraction to get to Dickie.
Отвлекающий
Setting
маневр.
the bear
То бишь
statue
можно не
outside Kayla's
сжигать
tent
просто
on fire would
шкафчики.
work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Понятно, блин, жалко. Не хочется поджигать. Ай, что тут нам надо делать?
First step. The statue goes up in flames. This will get everyone's attention.
Нет. Не-не-не-не-не. Нет, тут это надо.
Tyler will immediately run to his van to get the fire extinguisher. If he does get it, the fire won't burn for long.
А что она должна сделать сначала? Раскрутить шланг, наверное. Блин, сладкий посоветуй, что она должна сделать? Раскрутить шланг? Или спрятать ключи от машины?
Lynette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem.
Раскрутить шланг сначала? В шкафу мы спрячемся с вами. Ой, что выбирать, когда вспыхнет пламя? Подскажи. Когда останусь один. Я что-то не понимаю, что тут делать. Реально, что-то до меня не доходит. Ой. Ой-ой. Б. А, к шлангу побегу, такие. Не-не, какой спать, ты что?
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Нет, тогда по-другому.
Lynette will go for her hose. She's right next to it. Definitely a problem.
Ладно. Сладкий, ты прикалываешься? Ну-ка. В смысле спрятаться в другом месте? Ну, ключи от машины точно прятать нельзя. А, приветик. Нормально дела, настроение тоже нормально. Смотрим, куда они бегут. Во, вот так, точно.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot.
О, прикольно.
You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust me.
Ой, блин. Ой, потягушечки. Сейчас будет круто. Жалко, конечно. Она вырезалась, так старалась. Текай давай.
Someone help! It's burning everything! Help! Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! My bear is burning! Hey, look, calm down. It'll be okay. I worked so hard on it.
Ну, нового медведя сделал. Ну, что делать? Блин, у нас такой вид нашего персонажа печальный вечно. Ладно, погнали. Пока нас никто не поймал за жопу. Опа.
Oh, shit. Shit. What the hell?
I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man, I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article. About the
Про наркотики. Ой, так и знал, что с наркотиками связано. На дилеров, продавцов, покупателей. Если бы этого не сделал, меня бы убили, честное слово. Где файл? У меня их нет, честно. Флешка в тайнике. На скале, где у вас свиданки. Вот заберет он ее сейчас, и все, ничего уже не докажешь. Кто ее заберет? Говори. Мой босс. Деклан. Ну, Деклан. Уже близко? Ты хочешь сказать, мы сегодня до финала дойдем? Если он опять узнает, что я стуканул, мне конец. Откуда он должен был знать, что
я... Come on, just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. So just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go. Help! Anyone, help me!
Shut up!
Hey, asswipe!
Это он был.
Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up. Your ass ain't any better. You brought him here.
You've had this coming.
I can explain.
Oh, you'll explain, all right. Someone give me my rifle.
We're leaving.
God damn it, woman!
Блин, надо было уехать. Но мы хотели, типа, все объяснить. Ну ладно. Да, пипец, нифига так все замешано. В смысле возможно? Сладкий, давай говори. Долго еще? Надо было его встряхнуть третий раз. Тогда бы он заткнулся. О, полицейский!
Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down. Or maybe you could just stay out of this? Declan's trying to save his skin.
Если мы встретимся на участии, он поймет, что его загнали. И это не игра, не задачка для мозгов.
And you're dealing with a man whose go-to solutions to problems has been to kill them away. Remember what you promised Joe. Anna will not be safe where you're going. You can't bring Nick back, but you can still save yourself and Anna. Breathe. Focus. Think it through. Declan's already killed 2 people.
Sam, I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out. We're just about there, and I need you to help me figure out our next steps.
Next steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head. No, that's too dramatic. Stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're focused on finding the facts and not focused on the very real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're on.
Смотри на дорогу.
Just stop. You're the one that needs to stop.
Sam, you're going too fast. You need to stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turret.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car. Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Блин, что тут делать?
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Пипец. Ой, опять от кого-то убегать.
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! No! I'm losing control of my own mind. Where are you? Can you hear me? Can you even hear me?
Блин, я не хочу что-то плохого делать. Я хочу, чтобы была хорошая концовка. Я не знаю, что делать. Где его искать-то? Вот дело нам в эту дверь. Как понять уйти? Может вниз пойти? Блин, реально в эту дверь? Мы его не найдем, что ли, этого чувака? О, да, наверное, нам сюда.
Do not freak out. You've been through this before. Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out.
А что выбрать, чтобы была хорошая концовка?
Question is, where does it lead? I wish there'd been another way.
Горькая правда, может. Я даже не знаю, что. Ну, от меня зависит. Это сложно все. Я считаю, что горькая правда лучше, наверное, чем сладкая ложь.
Remember the facts, Sam. That's how you'll get through this.
Как по мне-то. Какая бы ни была, лучше, наверное,
Losing
правда.
control of my own mind again. A mom.
She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her vacuum pills, and stares at the TV like a mom.
At least I'm not being chased this time. Right?
Еще кто? Не надеюсь, что никто не будет за нами бегать.
Wonder what's in store for me now.
Пипец, в какую дверь-то идти? Я не знаю, я так просто наугад хожу.
And I'm back to square one.
Жопа какая-то.
I'm always starting from the same position and looking at the same door. Maybe it's not about which door I go through so much as which door I choose.
Я не понимаю, в какую
I should
дверь.
just make a choice and stick to it. You need to put it together, Sam. I should just make a choice and stick
3
to
раза
it.
войти.
You need to put it together, Sam.
Так тут столько дверей, в какую дверь-то войти? В разную,
I
что
should
ли?
just make a choice and stick to it. You need to put it together, Sam. Always tackle a
Вот
problem
она,
head
все,
on.
нашла я ее.
Of course. There's no running away from it.
When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions.
Ой, тут какой-то путь надо выбрать. Я не знаю какой. Наверное, лучше там, где не убивают. Наверное, по мне так.
It can, but it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Я уж поняла, что он один.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea.
I don't need that right now.
Музыка. Мне сейчас это не нужно. Чего? Ну-ка, выключи.
Just give me a break. I give up.
Ужас, как все запутано. Я вообще ничего не понимаю. Так, а тут что у нас с вами? Пипец.
You know, Meg and I moved in together, started a get serious.
They both deserve to be happy.
Она имела право на счастье.
Is that?
Надо было там посмотреть, что будет.
I know she's always pushing you to make friends.
Yeah.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be unhappy.
Is she happy?
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything. I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
Пипец вообще, так все задумано.
I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. It can see itself for what it really is. And that lets it see everything.
Да.
It's not a flaw.
Как все
It's a gift.
долго.
Like a superpower, you know? When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
О, какая черепашка милая.
Now, I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you?
Да не усну сладкий, до чего?
Follow me.
Ну давай.
What? Which one are you?
Кто из них настоящий?
Sam, where are you? Sam, 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 Sam.
И стоять, куда попёрся.
You and me, Sam, we can do this. Sam, come with me.
Какие-то галлюцинации.
Sam, come with me.
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
Блин, это наше сознание.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want to
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry, I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
Don't leave, Muley. No
It's
one
not
at
up
school
to me.
talks to me, and you
I'd
promised.
stay with you if I could. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please.
Why are you lying? I know you want to leave. What happened to you, Muley? I hope you never come back.
Hey, Bug. I'm gonna come back. Sooner rather than later. You'll see me again before you even know it. We'll go fishing.
Yeah, sure. I'm not stupid, you know.
Такой ребенок сложный. Получается. Это не он. Вот ты.
It's not up to me. I'd stay with you if I could. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please.
Why are you lying? I know you want to leave. What happened to you, Muley? I hope you never come back.
Это мы уже выбирали, блин.
It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair. I guess you finally win for once.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I know the real you is here. The rest are just illusions. I have to focus. There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
Я не знаю, что тут делать-то надо.
They just want to put useless labels on him.
Двоих надо было выбрать, почему? Я не знаю, короче, что-то выбираю.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
Я не знаю, кого выбирать.
There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus. There's only one of you. I can't just choose. There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friend.
I had one at his age.
Yet you had real friends. He talks to himself more than he talks to other people. You should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. They're programs meant to help him with his
Социальных навыков. Какая-то фигня вообще.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since. I'm ready.
Я вообще ничего не поняла, куда он готов, чего там, что-то с его детства. Потому что он в детстве был такой немного чеканушкой. Ой. Уже выбор будет. Я не знаю, что выбирать. понятия вообще. Но что-то все равно игра такая коротенькая очень.
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here. You know? You got real closure with Anna, even if Joan thinks we're a prick. Now that's on me. I just do not get that girl. Why does it have to be so complicated out there? I'd say we've had a good thing going. It was tough, but you made compromises. You adapted to other people. Wasn't it nice to feel accepted? You always make it sound like you care, but all you want is to change me. But the two halves of your world, they don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human.
Есть Сэм, успешный взрослый человек.
And there's Sam,
Есть Сэм,
the
депрессивный,
depressed,
повернутый на
truth-obsessed
правде.
misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth. I'll tell you what the truth is. To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. Facts. What? They're facts, not things. And they should matter to everyone. Yeah, well, they don't. They might not even matter at all. Tell Nick that. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now. Still, I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
Блин, я не знаю, давайте... Я не знаю, выбрать его, наверное, выбрать... Но он же реально что-то там подсказывал, там это сам. Давайте этого чувака выбрать.
I sacrificed so much effort just to make myself miserable. I've had enough. You just have to care more about the people around you and less about everything else. I know.
Ну да, он нам помог с этой Анной, ну, там что-то
It's not gonna
настроить.
be easy, but you and I, we're gonna get there together.
Короче, я не знаю, почему я выбрала его. Он типа это самое. А если бы выбрали, наверное, раз, у нас Кухуни, наверное, бы съехал. Да фиг знает. А ты, сладкий, что выбрал? Ой. Не знаю, выбрал. Он реально помогает как бы ему в каких-то советах настроить, типа, общение с людьми. Долго мы, интересно, так сидели в машине?
Anna probably went off after what Dickie left up here. You can't let her be out there alone. I know, but it needed to be taken care of. I concur. Hurry, Sam.
Правильно, что его выбрали. Другой?
If anything happens, we're on our own.
Блин, ты еще скажи, что я не то выбрала. Куда нам идти, да?
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Конечно, нельзя бросать в одиночестве.
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
Понятно, все от меня зависит. Чё она нас не дождалась?
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
За дело. Я перенервничал, мне очень жаль. Блин! Я не знаю, что делать. Господи, я не знаю, что выбирать. Сейчас буду гуглить. За дело это типа пойти. Прикол. Игрушка прикольная, я не знаю, что делать. Так, ладно, надо подумать. Не знаю, все, не знаю. Такой выбор сложный. Но я точно не хочу, чтобы... Мне кажется, если за дело, он, наверное, нас убьет этот коп, да? Мне... Ну, нас, наверное, убьет, а Анна, может быть, выживет. А вот если за дело... Ну, как бы, мне очень жаль, это типа мы и отказываемся, и мы уходим. А перенервничал, это тоже какой-то средний выбор.
I know. I had a bit of a panic attack. I'm really sorry I put us in danger. That's over now. I'm in the here and now, 100%.
All right. Glad to have you. So I guess this could be all of this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
Anna, whatever happens, I'm really glad someone's here with me.
Sam, we can get all sappy once this is all over.
Розовые сопли оставим на потом. Жесть.
Did Dickie say where the dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking
Блин, я бы, конечно, не знаю.
So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Мусорка.
This would be the classic choice,
А,
but
в
no,
мусорке, ну да.
nothing.
Хотя почему мне кажется, в мусорке надежней? А, мы уже здесь были.
Nowhere to hide a USB stick here. Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Ящик длинный зачем? О! Вот и флешечка.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this? We'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Козлина.
Now,
Вообще у этого копа какое-то гейское лицо, честно.
all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Продажный коп.
It was harder than you think.
So what happens once you have the stick?
Still thinking about that.
You plan to kill us like Nick?
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done.
Ему пришлось типа убить. Ненавижу продажных копов.
All I wanted was
Какая
to see
утка,
how much
какой-то
he knew
вообще
and
не
get him to
знаю.
keep his mouth
Засранец,
shut.
его надо отпинать.
Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. As soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are.
Сори, я понял, что люди подлые, но не все. Это ты, кретина, подлый.
And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis.
У него даже губы, походу, делают такой цвет, как накрашенный помадой.
And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
Anna's gonna try something. I think enough people are dead, Declan. Think about what you're doing. Is this what you want? You killed Nick. You killed Dennis. You're running the drug ring in Basswood.
If only you could have left it at that. But you had to poke around again. Now I have 2 witnesses to deal with, thanks to you.
This is bad. Be careful. Every word will count from now on. You have to lower.
Ну это хорошо, что мы этого чувака выбрали, он хоть нам подсказал, что делать.
It's gonna be hard. Remember, I'm with you. Every word of the way.
Tell me exactly why I shouldn't kill both of you right here.
Давайте спросим.
Keep your cool.
Если он не расстреляет, значит думает, что есть вариант получше. Значит, давно бы выстрелил. Ага. Тебе это не выгодно.
Killing us is not in your best interest, Declan. The more bodies you leave behind, the harder it'll be to hide them.
It's a good point. But at least bodies don't talk. Look, I don't want to do this, but I promise.
Ничего личного не хочет убивать.
Don't delude yourself. Nothing is more personal than this, and you won't do it.
Игрушка вообще прикольная. Сладкий, спасибо, что посоветовал. Ну да, без убийств можно обойтись. Дикий тебе сдаст.
You're not some psycho killer, Declan. You're in over your head. I doubt you ever intended to kill anyone. Dickie's still alive. You could have killed him, and you didn't. You're still a cop. You still care about this town.
Maybe you're right, Sam. Maybe deep down I don't want to hurt anyone. Or maybe I just still had a use for Dickie, and I was just thinking of paying him a visit as soon as I got the goods.
Good luck finding him. He won't show up if he doesn't hear from us again.
I know you're
Ты
bluffing.
блефуешь.
You seem to think you can just
По-твоему,
walk
мы еще
away.
можем разойтись
Go ahead.
миром?
Tell me
И
how
как,
that
например?
happens.
Заплати нам, сознайся во всем.
Take the proof Dickie stole and let us go. We won't tell anyone. You know where our family and friends live, after all.
And that would be enough to keep you from talking. Why should I trust you? You're you. You care about stories, not people. You published that article that sank the whole town, leaving saps like me to clean it up. If I let you go, who's to say it won't be the same thing all over again?
Блин, пипец. Давайте этого спросим нашего.
You know, as a
Он
criminal and as
полицейский
a cop,
преступник.
he's probably seen
Он знает, как
lots of
выглядит человек,
desperate people doing
доведенный до
desperate
отчаяния.
things. Stay calm.
Будь спокоен, веди себя уверенно.
You staring down the barrel of his
То, что
gun
ты
is
смотришь
already
в
having
дуло
an effect on
пистолета, он уже наверняка заметил.
I put my own interests first. And it's in my best interest to not be shot. I could turn on you, risk my life and the lives of everybody I love. Or I could go home and forget about what I know, forget all about Basswood. Honestly, I could really use a reason to forget about this place for good.
You've become a wise man, Sam.
Ты стал мудрее, Сэм. Хикс.
I must
Хикс у
say,
нас
Hicks, you
называют.
might have found yourself a way out of this. How about you just hand over the evidence, Anna? Nice and easy.
It all comes down to this, Sam. Anna's about to jump him. Keep his attention on you. Trust me on this. I won't let you down.
We'll see about that, Sam. We'll see.
You asshole!
Ой! Наверное, не надо было этого делать. Да, коп нас вообще... А у него второй пистолет. Блин,
Not exactly what I
пипец.
had in mind.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry! Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Я нормально
Anna,
сейчас.
Anna, please.
Carrie James at 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news
Блин, а
today?
что с ней будет? Ну, у нее вроде плечевое, да, ранение? Должно быть все нормально. Если новый крой, наверное, не потеряет, я в этом не очень разбираюсь.
Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up.
Зато наш дружок
The journalist who was
остался.
wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the hospital today.
Oh, Sam. Nice to see you up and about.
Him again? He really wants to be a part of this community, doesn't he? Wait, scratch that. He really wants to look like he's part of this community.
Тяжелая выдалась неделя. Вы с Анной близко знакомы. Я тоже рад вас видеть.
Nice to see you again. Paying your respects.
I thought I'd wished Anna my best. What affects the community
А почему ты
affects
думал
us all.
7 часов? У нас меньше получилось. Тот стрим был, да? 2 или сколько там, я уже не помню.
Makes me feel a touch like a ghoul.
Well, sometimes it's what it takes to be part of the community. I know how it feels to be outside looking in.
Very astute. Putting down roots is a rather active process.
I hope the pharmacy is doing well, even with all this unpleasantness.
It is a bit of a recession-proof business, I will admit. People will always need some form of panacea. I feel so selfish keeping you away from everyone. I'm sure Anna is waiting for you.
Анна вас заждалась.
You have a good day.
Хорошего дня. Всего хорошего, молодой человек. Ну ладно, мы нормально с ним поговорили.
I'll try.
Там полицейская машина, что ли, сзади стоит?
Looks like I'm not the only one who's
да.
come to visit Anna. I'm so glad she's finally out of the hospital.
Как они 7 часов проходили? Что они тут делали в игре?
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
Как вы, Джо?
How have I been? Son, I appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My girl's hurt real bad, and things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
See? Told you promising him you'd keep his daughter safe was a good
А,
idea.
видишь, он тогда же подсказал
Who
нам
knows,
дать
it might
слово.
have even given you the extra boost you needed against Declan. But you did do good. Well done, Sheriff.
Красавчик, чувак. О, мы красавчики вообще.
Well, when a man makes a promise, he does what he needs to keep it. Ooh, playing the macho card with the old patriarch. Very nice.
That he does. You know, Anna told me how things went down up there. Said you getting inside Declan's head saved her skin.
Declan wasn't a complicated
Даклан
man.
был простым человеком. Жажда власти, агрессия, жадность. А там уж...
Knowing that.
А там уж...
Being able to see a man for who he truly is, that's one hell of a gift. I know you're really here for my daughter. And today, you're not the only one. Lots of good people have come around to see how she's doing. Don't you be a stranger, Sam. Not a lot of people with a good handshake left.
Ой, что тут вообще все. Смотрите.
Sam, I've been meaning to call you. Have you talked to Joan?
I haven't heard from her since last week. Why? What happened?
She ran away after she heard about Anna's. She left.
Do you know where she is?
At my sister's. Sam, I don't even know what to do. She won't return my calls.
Your calls? Kathy, you have to go talk to her in person.
You think I don't know that? You don't understand. It's not that easy to
Ты
leave.
понимаешь, я не могу просто
Kathy,
уехать.
I'm not here to
Я тебя не
judge. I
осуждаю.
just want to help.
Просто помочь
I
хочу.
know.
Знаю, прости,
Sorry.
столько всего на меня
I've just been dealing
навалилось.
with so much lately. You've always managed to
У
get
нас
Joan
с
to
Джоан
talk to
всегда
you.
был хороший контакт. Посоветуй
Any
что-нибудь.
advice?
Now, Sam, we need to be really careful about this. Kathy's already on edge. Joan noticed her mom is overdoing the painkillers.
А,
We can't just kick
обезболивающими.
the door down and confront her directly. Kathy, Joan is distant because she feels you haven't been yourself lately. She told me at times.
А у тебя
it's
такой
like
же
you
был
don't see
выбор,
her.
сладкий?
It's nothing against her. I've just been working myself ragged, and I hurt my back, and
She said it wasn't just that. She's noticed the pills.
it's the only way I can deal with my back, and it helps with other things.
Look, I can't imagine how hard it is to raise a child by yourself. But I don't want to see Joan grow apart from the last parent she has.
Oh God, I
Я не думала, что все так
didn't
плохо.
realize it got that bad. You're right. I need to get
И
help.
что было с букашки, ты всю
Sam,
правду
could I-
рассказал.
Could I count on you to help look after Joan every now
Брать
and then?
Джоан к себе?
She needs the people she loves close to her right now.
Ты серьезно?
I'd love to. I get along better with her than most adults.
I thought I could do this alone.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
Thank you. And if you ever need something, know your family. I better try to call her again. Thanks, Sam, for everything.
Да, Жовку стоит пройти. Что нам делать? В другое место идти какое-то? Ну ты сказала правду, и она убежала, да? Понятно. Лошара я. А почему нам не зайти? Что делать-то? Вот тут чувак.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so impersonal. How are you holding up?
Жовка там вовер гоняет.
I'm just happy Anna's coming home. Things could have been much worse.
It always can be. It always can be. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had to brush myself with the maker here and there, and I would never call them fun. Not fun at all. Life affirming.
А если бы мы сказали правду, наверное, эта козявка бы не убежала мелкая.
It leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Consider taking some time
Может, не
to
будешь
think it
торопиться с
through.
решением? Это на
This
тебя не
doesn't sound like
похоже.
you. My first week in the bullpen, you said to me,
Первую
"The
неделю
pen
редакции.
is not a
Перо,
sword,
меч,
but a shield.
но щит.
You take this town's shield
И
away?"
ты оставишь
Using
город.
my own words against me.
Ржет.
Believe me, I wish there were another way. But I lost my flame, and there's no one to pick up the torch. Except...
He's gonna offer you to be editor-in-chief.
Посмотрим, что с концовкой будет.
He never
Потом
refused
расскажешь
you
мне,
in the
сладкая,
first
какая у
place,
тебя.
Though he is missing the obvious. Anna, she's connected to this place in a way that you aren't. She'd be the right choice.
О, нам подсказал, что
Interested in the position
можно
yourself,
посоветовать
that is.
Анну. Ну, давайте сейчас попробуем.
You. I see no one more up to the task. You've proven time and time again you're the quintessence of a journalist. I should have told you a long time ago.
Thank you, but no. This town and I have too much history.
Quite right, quite right. It was a
В смысле ты
silly
выбрал
idea.
ложь?
What about Anna? I can't think of anyone who cares more about Basswood.
Anna? She's always been a bit of a freelancer. I hadn't considered it. Though now I feel like a real tomfool. Do you think she'd take it?
We won't know until you ask her.
Wonderful. But Samuel, make sure this isn't goodbye. And next time I send you a text,
I'll answer it, Walter. I promise.
if I can give you a small piece of advice,
Дать тебе
a good
небольшой
life
совет.
is one
Жить
where
лучше,
you keep
когда
your
твои
friends
друзья
close to
рядом.
your heart.
О, нас обнимают, обнимашки вообще. Ну все, теперь мы можем к ней пойти.
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh
Ой,
air. Don't let
это
these
эта дама.
doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you.
Опа, куда нас?
Now I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, well, I got some good news for you for once.
Хорошая
Found
новость.
Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate
из-за
Dickie's
этого ты
statement,
выбрал
no
ложь?
charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
She's worried about her re-election chances as sheriff. She's playing cleanup for the whole police force right now. Before you answer, just remember, it's always nice to have a police chief as a friend. It wasn't your fault. No one saw it coming.
I still would have trusted him with my life. He was serious, dedicated. Looking back, maybe obsessed.
It's a rot that grows deep under the floorboards.
Деньги решают,
I
в
didn't see it
смысле.
either.
Не
What
всегда
happened isn't on
сладкие.
you.
Thanks, officer.
Bess, hon. I've known you too long for you to call me anything else. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Опа, кто-то нам пишет. О, а нам смс-ка пришла. Мы с мамой поговорили, ты правда решил остаться? Подождите, а мы можем телефон посмотреть? Кстати, ничего, такая игрушка, еще бы такую сделали. Я не буду все это читать, ладно, погнали. Что-то какая-то она вообще не веселая.
So, I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
Yeah, I meant to get here before you, but I had to stop by the cemetery on the way. Finally paid Nick a visit.
Still doesn't feel like he's gone, right? I was still thinking he'd come greet me when I opened the door, you know?
You feeling okay?
Is it crazy to say it feels like the longest day of my life is finally over?
Конечно, безумно, у меня то же самое. Могу только согласиться.
Same here.
То же самое, думаю, что никогда не кончится. Хорошо, что ты была со мной. Ну да, мы же ей говорили о том, что спасибо, что она рядом. Цени, а то пулю бы самому пришлось ловить. Ладно, извини.
What about you? How are you compacting everything?
Мой мозг вполне успешно разложил все по полочкам. Все хорошо. Прямо правда хорошо. Устрой мне мастер-класс, а то я уже хочу, чтобы все было хорошо. Хорошо, все уже закончилось. Файлы с ноутбука Ника потеряны. Но и преступника больше нет. Тут было, там прибыло. Ник был отличным журналистом. На флешке могло быть что-нибудь такое. Какое?
Talk about the little details that don't add up and don't really matter. You better not be taking my happy ending away from us.
Надеюсь, что будет хорошее.
It's just that... Okay. So, I talked to Walter. How would you like to be the next editor-in-chief of the Basswood Jungle?
What? Are you kidding?
I'm not. He's about to retire. I promised I'd talk you into it if you tried to turn it down.
I don't even know if I'd want it.
I still remember our old conversations. There's no way
Ой, я
you
помню
don't
наш
want it.
старый разговор. Опять он в прошлое возвращается.
You're right. Ah, this is crazy. Okay, if I'm doing this, I might need help. What about you? Are you leaving town
Опять
again?
уезжаешь? Ну,
Plan to stick around,
типа
at
задержимся.
least for a little while. Maybe for a long while.
That's good. I'm gonna need riders.
I'll be here. Someone has to make sure this place doesn't burn down.
Sam Higgs, Basswood Protector.
Sounds a lot better than Destroyer.
I am gonna need business cards.
No one uses business cards anymore.
It's the 21st century, Higgs. What's old is new again. And think about what Walter would want.
Well,
Визитки,
business
да,
card it is
визитки.
then.
Блин, жалко, что с этой девочкой мы, конечно, не поболтали. Я не знаю, как-то детям рассказывать правду, она бы, наверное, все испортила. Интересно, а пропустить-то возможно? Будет что-то еще показывать? Самый хороший? Блин, прикольно. Неуютное возвращение. Ну, слушайте, прикольная игрушка, мне понравилась. Не очень такая даже длинная. А, Сладкий, а ты узнал правду? Да? Блин, а почему я не узнала? Я потому что что-то не так сделала? А в чем была правда-то? В смысле выбрал другого парня? Ты имеешь вот этого Дики или как его звали? Вот это ты имеешь в виду? Аптекарь за всеми стоит? Офигеть. Ну да, если сейчас так логически понимать, он же не просто так приехал. Короче, ты узнал, кто стоит за этим всем, и у тебя хорошая концовка, да, была? Но видишь, там же говорилось, что типа они что-то упустили, ну или что-то такое. По итогу он пока останется, потому что они потом его типа выведут на чистую силу. Типа узнают, что он такой там врунишка нехороший. Понятно. Ну ладно, ребятки, надеюсь, вам понравилось данное прохождение. Всем, кому понравилось, поставьте лайки. Не забудьте подписаться на канал. С вами была Катя. Всем желаю спокойной ночи, сладких-сладких снов. И всем пока-пока.